How do you see that as an advantage for him at all?
It could be. I actually got a video on my phone when he at the last one. I'm already a legend from where I came from or what I've done. Like, I done been through mad stuff, like sleeping on floors, crack house, all that type of stuff. Like, I've been through all that. I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody else. That's why I would never get too hyped about the win after I win, because it's like you always gotta do something over and over again till you're done. And there's always gonna be somebody next, somebody next. So I felt like I don't have to prove myself to it.
Gervonta Davis has officially kicked off training camp for his long-awaited comeback fight. The former lightweight champion is locked in and preparing to make a statement upon his return to the ring. Gervonta Davis continues to sharpen the fundamentals through shadow boxing, focusing on fluid movement, balance, and precise punch execution.
It's dangerous. It means he's active, with 2 fights scheduled for the first half of 2023. And it means he can put on yet another show.
The sessions are designed to refine his timing, coordination, and overall technique. Davis is also putting in work on the heavy bag punching form. Focusing on power, accuracy, and combination punching. Each round is designed to sharpen his timing while maintaining explosive punching form. Eddie Hearn believes it's difficult to make a confident prediction because Davis has been away from the ring.
I mean, look, you just don't know how Tank's going to come back. When did he last fight? So a year and a half? I mean, longer time he gets, you know, say the fight happened in November, December, like a year and a half. And he's been through a lot. But Tank is an unbelievable talent. He's a generational talent. If it's prime v prime, I don't like backing against Devin Haney, but I don't think it's a good fight.
For an extended period. He argues that although Davis possesses exceptional natural ability, no one can be certain what version of him will return after such a lengthy absence, making the matchup far. Even so, Eddie Hearn gives Haney a narrow advantage.
Like, who would you lean towards? Who would you slightly favor? Like 51-49.
Devin Haney, for his professionalism and his discipline. But Tank is a phenomenal fighter. I just don't know what if it's Tank at his very best, maybe Tank. But right now, with not knowing how Gervonta's been living, I just don't know anything about him. So,
believing his steady habits and dependable approach make him the safer pick. At the same time, he refuses to overlook Davis's extraordinary ability, arguing that the biggest variable is whether he can return at the same level after spending so much time.
Tank, the interest in Tank was generated because you know what you see. You know he's a special talent. But the fact is, his resume was highly, let's say, curated.
Come on.
He fought smaller guys who couldn't punch.
Santa Cruz.
Right, exactly.
And knocked him cold out.
Right, knocked him out. The way he did it.
Don't matter. That don't matter. Knocked him cold out.
You a trainer fan? That's terrible. That's an old trick promoters use.
Yeah.
When you want to build up a puncher, you bring a name guy up a division or two who's not a puncher and let the puncher look really good.
Adding another perspective. Max Kellerman believes Davis's reputation has been built more on his exceptional talent than on the quality of his opposition. He argues that many of Davis's matchups were carefully selected to highlight his knockout ability, leaving unanswered questions about how his resume compares to other elite fighters. The
Being said, it just brings me to the point that Tank has a real shot here to like redeem himself and bring himself to the top of the sport.
That's all I'm saying.
We still care.
But Shady ain't never been sold on.
Back then, Tank would have been favored to knock Devin out. Now, Devin would be favored to beat Tank.
And my thing, it's not about Tank.
But the man been inactive.
Big dog, but it's not that. But I just want you, right? Because you still haven't done it. Like, what has he done in the ring? I'm being serious here. He hasn't really body.
The witness will answer the question. The witness will answer the question.
Ryan Garcia, Barrios, anybody put him in there with, he gets the highlight real.
Tank is a superior athlete. He has real punching power. He has fast hands, and he has a high boxing IQ.
When you get inactive, people forget. Let's get back in line, Tank.
The panel remains divided on Davis's place among boxing's elite. While some believe a victory over Haney would erase many of the doubts surrounding his career, others argue he still has more to prove against top-level competition before earning that recognition. Even so, music his supporters insist.
Because of the way Devin came up with his dad being his manager and all everybody at Devin, you know what I mean? They all hate him because of him and his dad's situation, right? Yeah. But it's hard to have everybody at you, but when all of them after you, that means you're doing something right. Because everybody wants to smoke with you. That means you have developed enough of a namesake that they all want to come try you. So kudos to Devin too, because everybody after Devin. You want to see Keyshawn chasing Tank, you want to see Shakira chasing Tank, you want to see Keyshawn chasing Shakira, but everybody want Devin. You understand me? So when you that one guy like that, that's why I leave him for.
His natural athleticism, ring intelligence, and overall talent make him one of the sport's most dangerous fighters whenever he's active. Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. believes the constant attention surrounding Haney is a sign of his stance.
Basically what Bill said is he spoke to Al Heyman, and in their discussions, Al said, look, Gervonta Davis is not going to be ready until Q1 of 2027 for any fight. So Gervonta Davis is not going to fight in 2026. It sounds like Bill's still very highly interested in that fight for next year. In the meantime, he said Devin has to fight, obviously hasn't had a fight yet in 2026.
Standing at the top of the division. He argues that when multiple top fighters are targeting the same opponent, it shows that the fighter has become the division's biggest name and the one everyone wants to beat. In Jones's view, the
Gervonta Tank Davis, who's losing a grip on that title as well, was 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, will now not fight until the later part of the first half of 2027, particularly in March, which tells me and gives me the indication that Gervonta Tank Davis was simply trying to stay relevant by calling out Devin Haney and saying he wanted to fight Devin Haney and wanted to have a 70-30 split.
Demand to face Haney speaks to the reputation he has built throughout his career. Mike Coppinger reports that a Haney-Davis fight is unlikely to happen in the near future, with Davis not expected to return until early 2027. As a result, he says Haney is expected to...
Now Devin Haney is more than likely going to have to fight Keyshawn Davis as mandatory, which I'm quite okay with. I love that fight. That's his mandatory. They got 20 days, well, less than 20 days now. But it's been ordered. I believe he was going to fight Keyshawn anyway. Devin already said that it was going to be Keyshawn because remember, they were saying Devin going to fight Tank Davis January 2nd. Right, so he already knew he wasn't fighting until 2027.
Pursue high-profile bouts against Shakur Stevenson while leaving the door open for a future showdown with Tank Davis. On the other hand, the analyst believes Davis's challenge to Haney was primarily aimed at keeping his name in the spotlight rather than securing the fight. He argues that Davis's expected return schedule doesn't align with the call-out, raising questions about how...
WBO just ordered Keyshawn Davis against Devin Haney. Great fight, man. How do you see that fight? That's a great stylistic matchup.
Listen, man, I love Keyshawn. I think he's hard to beat. When he's on point, no one can beat him. Devin Haney has a better resume. Devin Haney, anytime I rubbing people wrong because of that jab, and because Davis is inconsistent. He could be red hot or he could be cold, but when he's red hot,
how genuine the offer really was. Moreover, the analyst suggests Haney's next move had already become clear before the fight was officially ordered. He argues that Keyshawn Davis had already emerged as Haney's most likely next opponent, with the camp seemingly preparing for that direction. In his view, the official ruling simply confirmed what they had already expected.
When they try to close the distance, what's gonna happen is that you got two guys that are tactically savvy that are gonna do what? Tie the hell up. You know Haney don't fight in the pocket like that. And when he does fight in the pocket, it's mostly clinch, hit you, hit you, hit you, hit you, break, all right, back on the outside. Same thing with Keyshawn. Same thing with Keyshawn. They terminate exchanges, both of these fighters. That's what they do.
Sergio Mora rates Keyshawn as a fighter with the ability to trouble anyone when he's performing at his highest level. However, he gives Haney a slight advantage, arguing that Haney has repeatedly proven himself against top opposition and continues to exceed expectations in the biggest moments. Mora also feels Haney's technical...
Dev being the vet that he is, he saw something. And I know exactly what he saw. I know exactly what he saw. He saw a talented fighter that has a weak mind or mentality. That's what he saw. And he's like, oh, I can manipulate that. Oh yeah. I can play with that all day long. And that's outside the ring. That's even inside the ring. Oh yeah, he short fused. Oh, he got off of that? He wanna slam a dude and oh yeah. Oh yeah, he ain't got enough for me. That's what Dev sees.